It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. John Jay will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it mattered the most.
First pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just a get-me-over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Full count offering on its way. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw in time at first. And Nice play in short right for the first out.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Michael Lee will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First offering on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
Here's a 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult to solve right-hander Michael Wacha. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jose Altuve will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
1-1. Out he shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
Showing off that curveball early on here, and it's a pitch that he's going to need. And these first couple look like they're breaking pretty good.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Dexter Fowler will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. And with two away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Gary Cox will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Mark McGuire leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here it comes. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and a base hit here to open up the second.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Alan Craig digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Matt Holliday will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Don't let him score here.
Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here it comes, 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back to him.
Now the 3-1 home. Swing, strike two. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Yadier Molina will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Turn two now, let's go!
First pitch coming. He's running towards second. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Johnny Peralta will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
1-0 on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. The 3-1 coming. And now a ball hit slowly down the line to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Astros 0. Number 30 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, number 30.
Castro, let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
The 1-0.
Here we go.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Jason Castro will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
One, two. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Runner at second here with one man out. 1-1 on the way. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Matt Dominguez will step in now. First pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A tag for one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Daniel Descalzo will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Daniel Descalzo.
First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
And the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Arthur Hargrove makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Arthur Hargrove.
Now the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The next pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Waka delivering a 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Out of play. Ready with another 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. pause. Now the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And you know what he's going to be sitting on now.
Here he comes on 3-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Comes set, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Here's the 2-2 home. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another full count pitch home. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a pulled strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
From the stretch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and you did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. What are you going to do?
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back.
Get something started.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Into the box now, number 30, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. As a look, now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He waits, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And here's the fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Again, a 1-2. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First offering on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
A 2-1 offering. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Mark McGuire will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Altuve for 1. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Here now is Alan Craig. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Two pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Payoff pitch coming. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch on the way. Now both runners on the move. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Well, if you think about it, this is the perfect time to call for this. You know, your pitcher out there is having a hard time throwing strikes. And he's not going to be as focused as he should be on the base runners, and they take advantage. That's a great call from the dugout.
Don't give up the run, man.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Yadier Molina will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Comes set. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Let's get out of this inning.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Peralta waiting the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. 2-run score. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's an absolute P-rod right there. Right over the second baseman's head. That's going to get fielded deep in the alley, but it's plenty deep enough to allow 2 runs to come in and score on the double.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box, Daniel Descalzo, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Jason Castro will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And now a pitch on the way. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Hitters count 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matt Dominguez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. John Jay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here it comes. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here now the 2-2. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Jay leading off second, now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Very important here, with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
He's ready, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 1-1. Here's a ground ball to first. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Alan Craig. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. DK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Arthur Hargrove will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Arthur Hargrove.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Here's Waka now, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, That's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Walker delivering a 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That almost looked like another pitch out. They're definitely worried about him over there.
Now the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Houston. They still trail it here 3-1. Troy Gale will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Troy Gale.
Matt Holliday will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now pitch on the way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Here's the 1-1. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. On the way. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Here's the 2-2 home. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, as the lead remains 3-1. Gary Cox will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's right. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's a real good at-bat there.
He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
In now, number 30. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Jason Mott will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here comes a 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Jay is there, and he has it for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Chris Carter now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I'll tell you, as a hitter, and you know this, EK, when you get one, they just feel different. They sound different off your bat, and he got this one. Watch it. Arms extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball. Hits this one right off the wall in left center field, and to be honest, I'm not too sure how this one didn't wind up about 10 rows deep.
Standing in now, Arthur Hargrove. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
From the belt, the pitch fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. 0-2 once more. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. going to break our ties. The runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's ready now. The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
3 runs already home here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-1 home. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two pitch on the way. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
3-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Daniel Descalso will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Daniel Descalso.
First pitch to him. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
In now is John Jay as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. He waits. Now the pitch. Hit hard but foul. Ready on 2-1. 3-1 now. And I think he wanted to know where that one was.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yep. Single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come down now.
First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, if you're looking for some kind of positives, the tying run does move up to third base, but that was a killer of a double play, as it'll take a 2-out hit or a mistake to even things up in this ballgame.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
The 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 2-0. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Fowler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score holds at 4-3. Kevin Segrist will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Kevin Segrist.
Jose Altuve will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on first with one down. 1-0 on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swinging a ground ball to first. Peralta for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 4 and the Cardinals 3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to the right-hander Jesse Crain.
Jesse Crain.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0 home. And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. Martinez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Alan Craig will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Matt Holliday will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. Got Holiday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left. And the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Finish this one off.
And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
First baseman, number 30.
First offering on the way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Jason Castro will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The next pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Ready now on 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's It's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
One out and a runner on third. 2-1. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
3-1 on the way. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
A man at third with one away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Just a costly strikeout there. I mean, you've got the infield in. All sorts of ways to drive that runner in from third, but you can't take advantage of any of them. Now, that'll back the infield up with 2 away, and their chances here just got a whole lot slimmer.
Matt Dominguez will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third.
Come on now, let's go.
First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. One on the way. In there, 1-2 now.
I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
You talk about a great at-bat. Anytime you can make a pitcher burn through double-digit pitches and then finish it off with a base hit that drives in a run, that might be the best at-bat he'll have all year.
Lance Lynn will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Into the box now, Arthur Hargrove, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, Good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. On to the ninth now in game 3. It's the Astros 5 and the Cardinals 3. Eddie Farmer is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 27, Eddie Farmer.
Yadier Molina will stand in to lead things off here in the ninth. His guy's in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Fowler is there, one away.
And up by 2 here in the ninth, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Matt Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Matt Adams.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
He's set, now the pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Altuve for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Astros win this thing 5-3. Good night from Houston.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.